Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James on what's your Forte, and today I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as I build my G90 M5. So the US configurator is just opened on the BMW USA website, so I'm gonna go in and build an M5. I'm not getting one, but I'm gonna show you and walk you guys through what I would equip on a G90 M5 if I was to buy one. Right now, it's just not a good time for me to spend 100+ K on a car, but I'm gonna take you around the configurator and we're gonna actually go through the selections and see what options we have out there for the G90 M5. All right, let's get to it. All right, everyone. So as you guys can see right here, we are on the BMW USA website where you can design and kind of spec out your own vehicle. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So we're gonna go down to where the M performance section is. So we'll click over here to the performance section. And I am curious to see what these options are. So first thing it brings you to is the XM, the M2, which is lovely. I do like the M2. I really do like the M2. If you guys want to see me build what my M2 would be, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that too. Because they have I think the 2025 configurator is out for the M2 as well with the new colors. Got an M3, of course you guys know M4 convertible, and here we go, the Mac Daddy of them all, the M5 G90. I haven't really given you guys my full thoughts on it, but just to sum it up real quick, if you guys want to know what my full thoughts are, please let me know down in the comments below. But I like the way it looks. I'm just unsure about the performance. And just based on other videos I've watched, Kern just put out a great video on the S68. Definitely you guys need to watch that video. It looks like they maybe beefed up like the rod bearings and stuff like that, but they haven't really, in the crankshaft, but they haven't really touched the actual rods. And the rods were always the weak point. So, and at least in the S63, and there is a lot of carryover parts, excuse me, from the S63. So you may still be limited on the torque and power limitations you have because of the rods. And I really was wishing that they would have beefed up the rods. So I'm just unsure about the performance on what it would ultimately be, and probably the F90 would still be a better bet if you want the ultimate performer. But I still think the new M5 looks nice. So we'll see. We'll see what people push it to and how much beating it can take. Maybe we don't have all the information on it yet, so maybe we'll see. But we'll take it from there. But today's video is about the M5, so let's stay on that. Let's go ahead and hit select. Starting MSRP 119,500, which is a little bit higher than the previous M5. I think the previous M5 started at like, it was like 105 or something like that, 109 or something like that. So it did go up some, which everything in the world right now is expensive and has went up. So this isn't a surprise. So let's go ahead and hit select here. It just gives you some basic stats here. Powerful vehicles delivering peak performance for sport-minded drivers. So there you go. M5 sedan, we already know the engine, 4.4 liter twin turbo V8, MX all-wheel drive with two-wheel drive capability, 717 horsepower, 0 to 60 BMW estimates 3.4 seconds. I think when we get real world testing, we'll probably see closer to 3 seconds flat is what I estimate. BMW is always pretty conservative on their 0 to 60s. So let's go ahead and hit design. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy rolling. So we're gonna build this like I have no budget. All right, I'm gonna go through every option and then I'm gonna choose the one that I would choose. If I had money was no object, I'm just spending as much as I want to build my dream spec. That's how we're building this. All right, just to kind of let you guys know. So let's see what we got here. So we've got to choose color first. We're on the exterior, so we got Alpine White, which is no cost option. We got carbon black, metallic. Carbon black is like that blue black. In the sun, it looks like blue. When you don't have sun, it looks black. Very nice color. I had a 535 that was carbon black. Really nice. Then we have black sapphire metallic, which is always, black is always a classic color. You gotta have that in the options. Dark graphite metallic, which is gonna be like your new mineral gray. So that's the dark graphite. Marina Bay Blue, which is what color they had on the F90s. That is a very popular color as well. A lot of people love that color on the F90s. I think it looks good too. I like blue. Blue's like one of my favorite colors. It is my favorite color. So then we have Storm Bay Metallic. Storm Bay Metallic kind of reminds me of a skyscraper, sort of. It puts me in a skyscraper with a little more white in it looks like. Sometimes it's tough to say on the computer, but that looks interesting there. Then we have Alaman Green, which was made famous by the G80 platform. They moved it over here. A lot of people love the Alaman Green G80. Then we have Brooklyn Gray, which is, you guys know that have been on the channel, OGs know that that was the color of my G80 M3 was Brooklyn Gray. I really love that color. Definitely got a lot of compliments when I had the Brooklyn Gray, but now Brooklyn Gray is so popular, it doesn't have the same pizzazz as it used to. We have a Vegas Red, and all these options still are 650. So you get a lot of color options. 650 is not that bad. Vegas Red. This looks like a metallic red. Looks really nice. I'm not a fan really of red cars, but it does look good. And then we have the Frozen Deep Gray. Now this is the one they kind of released the car on. We saw a lot of pictures in this Frozen Deep Gray. It definitely does look good. Makes the car look real sinister. So now, if I had to choose one, since money is no object, I don't know if I would get the Frozen Deep Gray. You know what I would do? Let's get, do I want to do Storm Bay? This is what I would do. I'm going to get a new color just because, we haven't seen it before. So I'm going to do Storm Bay Metallic, and then I'm going to do matte PPF over the whole thing. I know I can't choose matte PPF, but that's what I'm going to do. So that's what we're going to do, Storm Bay. So we're going with Storm Bay. That's a new color. We haven't seen it before, so that's what we're going to choose right now. So we got Storm Bay. So then we'll go all the way back up to the top. Now we need to choose our wheels. Since we got such a light color, let's see, we got the dual spoke dark gray 951s. Then you have the black 951s. So same wheel, just one is dual spoke and one is all black. And then we have the bicolor 952s. So my rule of thumb is usually if I have nice brakes and rotors, I typically like to pick a wheel that shows them off. That's always been my rule of thumb. But these wheels remind me too much of the M2 wheels, to be honest with you. And I think these are the wheels that most people are going to choose, and then they're going to end up wishing that they had these wheels. And it's kind of the same way in the F90. Like there's like the particular wheel in the F90s that everybody wish they had, and that is actually the forged one, and then the one that everybody gets is the one that's not forged. So let's go with this crazy looking bicolor spoke wheel. It's asking which tire is right for you. We're not worried about that. We're all going to get summer tires here. So let's go with this crazy looking wheel just because it's new, right? And I think it'll be a wheel that a lot of people will wish they didn't have because they didn't choose it. So let's go with that. All right, next we'll do upholstery. All right, so now we're on the next section, which is going to be the interior. So just looking at all the videos, the seats are kind of similar to what the F90 have, just a little bit different design, but a lot of people that sat in them said they remind them of the F90 seats. So that is a good thing because the F90 seats are probably some of the best seats that I've ever sat in. So let's see what we got first. We got choose our interior leather color. So we got Silverstone. That's gonna be like the light gray color, which is always a pretty good color. I like Silverstone. I would say if you ever get light seats, treat them as soon as you get the car. It would save you headaches and cleaning bills later. Go ahead and treat it. Treat the leather, ceramic coat it. And then you don't have to worry about bleed off from jeans or any of that. Cause I did that on my last two cars, and it definitely helped the leather, helped the inside stay clean. So we got red, black. Like I said, I'm not too big of a red fan. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Then we have the KO, Lamy, whatever, orange. Y'all know I had this on my G80. I really do like the Kayami orange interior. We're gonna call it KO, so I don't have to worry about me enunciating it the wrong way. I do like the KO interior. That's probably gonna be the new like Aragon brown because Aragon Brown and Kayami Orange, or KO, is sort of similar. That Kayami has a little more orange in it versus brown, but it still has some brown undertone. So that's probably going to be what they're using to replace that. And then they said the trending look is black. Black is classic, but I think it's also boring. You have a car that's this special, you want to feel special on the inside. So I always feel like adding a little bit of color on the inside always helps. I wonder if we're going to get more leather options down the road. Because I know like when the G80 first came out, we only had like 3 or 4 options. And then now they got like all these crazy color options. So I'm going to go with Kayami Orange, go with KO. I just think it'll look better. And then it look kind of a brownish orange is always going to look good over time. So we're going to go with that for the interior. And then we go to trim. Trim, we already know we're going to choose carbon, but let's look at the options. They have aluminum rhombus sal. I guess that's how you say that. Okay, so that's like a little brushed aluminum. I think that does look good if you don't want to do carbon. Then they have the fine wood dark oak, which is only $200, that's not expensive at all. And that looks, if it's like the exposed wood, that does look really good. If it's like a gloss wood, I want the exposed, real looking wood look. I can't really tell from the picture. The picture makes it look like it's gloss wood. So I wouldn't necessarily choose that if it was me. And then we have the carbon fiber. So you already know we're going carbon fiber. That's what we're going to roll with. I think the carbon fiber just looks nice. I mean, this is an M car, so I feel like carbon fiber just really is what you should choose. But, you know, everybody has different tastes. So we're going to go carbon fiber on my build. So we'll hit next. All right, so now we have packages. So it looks like we got driver assistance professional package. This just helps you out. I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and click that. Let's click on it and see what it says. Driver assistance professional package, peace of mind. You know, that's like the, it helps you stay in the lanes and all that. It can drive a little bit for traffic and all that. And then they have the active driver assistance pro that's included. Let's click on that and see what that is. Yeah, that's just where it keeps you in the lane. You can take your hands off the steering wheel for a little bit, the lane keep, lane assist, and all that good stuff. So that's cool. We're going to add that to the build. I might feel lazy one day driving home from work. Might not want to drive. Let the car drive itself. Why not? I mean, I spent all this money. It's got to do something for me. We got the carbon package. I typically, when I buy cars, typically don't do this. Only because, you know, usually I'm going to be adding the carbon myself so I can make content for you guys. But, you know, since I'm doing a build, I'll let them do it. I ain't got to worry about it. $3,100. Let's see what all this includes. So the available M carbon pack elevates the look. So you got the roof. So that gives you the carbon roof, mirror caps, rear spoiler are made of lightweight, robust carbon. That's it. The roof, mirror caps, and rear spoiler. Man, that's not $3,100 worth. Nah, matter of fact, I'm not doing it because I don't think I would do that. Hold on, let me see. Perfect. Carbon fiber reinforced plastic roof. So it's the carbon roof, mirror caps, and spoiler. Nah, man, I know a lot of people was like, man, you know, this is an M car. M car's got to have a carbon roof. I'm not doing it. Not for $3,100. I mean, that sound. I mean, you used to get that standard. Now they're charging you for it, and then the carbon mirrors, you know, you can get those for like $100, $115. That's not worth it. I don't think that's worth it. They're overcharging for that. I'm not even gonna put that on there. Anyway, I think the sunroof looks good anyway. I mean, this car's already heavy. It don't need to try to cut the weight. It's already as heavy as it is. And then we have the executive package. So let's see what's in the executive package. So power rear sunshade and rear side windows, peasant blockers. Shout out to the straight pipes. But yeah, so that's what we got there. So that's powered. Now that looks manual. Hold on. So power rear sunshade. So your rear window is powered, but the sides are still manual. I would have thought by now they would do power at this point. I think a lot of the Porsches you can get powered ones. I mean, at this price point, why not? But you know, it is what it is. Front and rear heated seats. That's part of the executive package. I mean, at this price point, just go ahead and give heated seats a standard. But you know how they do. They nickel and diamonds. BMW iconic glow kidney grille is part of the executive package. Hopefully you can turn this off in the iDrive. I don't know how often I'll be driving around with my grill lit up like that, but you know, Some people may like it. Interior camera. With the overhead interior camera, you and your passengers can take snapshots, check on your interior remotely. So what I would do if I was someone buying this car, I would have me like a little sticker or a cover that I'll go over it while I'm driving the car. And then when I'm out of the car, I'll probably remove it, because I don't know if anyone can hack into it and spy on me and do any of that stuff. I'm kind of, not about all that. But, for you to be able to check it on your car from remotely from your phone is a nice feature. But while I'm driving, nah, you don't need to see all that. Because, I might be racing or something. You don't need to see none of that. Even though I don't race, I drive the speed limit everywhere I go. But front ventilated seats is part of the executive package. So like in the M3, you can pick some of these things a la carte, but it looks like they're rolling a lot of this into the executive package on the first release. And they did this with the M3 too. You had to buy a lot of this stuff in packages, and then later on, as production ramped up and they're able to get everything rolling, then you could buy a lot of things a la carte. So it looks like they're rolling a lot of stuff into this package, and for everything you're getting for $1,800, it's not a bad price. Front ventilated seats, gotta have those, and then parking assistance plus. So this is like the first level of parking assistance, and then the other one package gives you like the pro. But this gives you the parking assistance plus, which is like the 3D view, panoramic view. This probably includes like the heads-up display. Maybe heads-up display is standard because it doesn't say anything in this package. So heads-up display could be possibly standard. But yeah, we're definitely adding this to the build. Got to have my ventilated seats. And then the rear shades are nice as well. And the parking assistance plus is nice as well. So, all right. All right, so now we got some more options down here. We got the ACC stop and go driving assist. Why wouldn't this be part of the parking thing? In addition to active driving assist contents, the distance control. Oh, this is like automatic cruise control, all that stuff. Oh yeah, we definitely adding that to the build. Definitely need that. Okay, so it looks like if you add that, the driver assistance professional package goes away, plus active driving assist. Hold on. So do you need to add that if you got the other package? Let's see. In addition to the driver assistance contents, the distance control permanently maintains your desired speed and distance from the vehicle to your front brakes. It drives again automatically. That's a useful addition of steering assistance option. So it looks like you may not need this if you have the driving assistance professional package. Let's go back up. I wonder, lane keep, steering assist, and distance control. So the distance control is already in this package. So if you have this package, and you don't need to buy it separately. So that's cool that they give you the option to add that separately if you don't want that other package. So if you just want like the basic 360 camera and active cruise control, you can get that and not have to buy the whole package. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Carbon ceramic brakes, yep. Definitely gonna need those. So one thing I did notice on the F90, one thing I did notice on the G90 and the F90 is that the brakes look to be the same. And I think that may be an issue going down the road. So if you have the money, do the carbon ceramics. The reason why I say I think that may be issues is because I think with the car adding over 1,000 pounds more, those brakes are going to wear even faster. Now BMW may have some magic, may have a different compound, but if it looks to be the same brakes from the F90, and those brakes were great. But then now we're adding 1,000 more pounds and telling it to work the exact same or even more. I think those pads are going to wear down a lot quicker. So I would probably do the ceramics if you have it within your budget. M-Drive Professional, I typically don't do these. The M-Drive Professional companion that tracks adrenaline, M-Track mode, M-Drift analyzer. Why not? This is a build, all faux build, so it doesn't matter. Why not? Why does this add it? Then we have M compound brakes. So it comes standard with blue, but you can do red or black. I'll leave blue. We'll leave blue in there. Matter of fact, nah. Let's go with black. Let's go black. Let's go a little stealthy there. Switch it up a little bit. And then they have the M drivers package. This includes like the school, the one-day performance class, and then it gives you higher speed. We like to tune our vehicles, so we gonna boost that speed anyway. M drivers package. But the M driving school I've heard is really good, so we're not gonna add that to the build. Then they have a bunch of maintenance programs. Who cares about those? And is that it? Let's see. just want to click through all these just to make sure. I know it was on all, but I just want to make sure. Yep, additional exterior, we already talked about that. Performance options, yeah, that is it. There's not a whole lot of options on this thing. So a lot of stuff definitely comes standard. So it looks like if you don't do the carbon package, you're gonna automatically get the sunroof. So the sunroof is gonna come, it's like a panel roof. Panel roof is gonna come standard, and then the carbon roof is a option, paid option. Wow, BMW really nickel and diming your customers now. We don't even get the carbon roof on an M car as standard. That's kind of crazy. But let's go next to summary. All right. So, ooh, look at that thing. That thing look kind of good now. I mean, it do look good. So we got my M5 built right there. Total price $125,975. Whew. That is not cheap at all. This is just a base M5. I think they did say that they were not going to do a comp version. So this is my guess right here. You'll hit it first here. I think the Touring is going to be kind of like the comp. I think the Touring is going to have more power because we all know that they talked about the engine, at least the gas powered motor being max output was only like 580 something. And we all know this engine is good for at least 640 because that's what was in the CS. I think the CS version will probably come out later on, and I do think the Touring is going to be like the competition. So the M5 sedan is going to stay like a base, and they're going to put the competition spec on the Touring. I think the Touring will have more power as well. You heard it first. Watch it come to fruition. But yeah, this gray color what was it, snow gray? I forgot. I forgot the color. But it actually looks kind of good in this picture right here. I actually like it. It does remind me of like a skyscraper. With the orange seats popping out, it does look good. And those wheels do look good against this paint and the finish on the car. So I think these are gonna be the wheels to get. I think. So and that's another reason why the black calipers would flow with that, because it kind of meshes in with the wheel. And you're not gonna see much of the caliper anyway because of the design of the wheel. So just go black. Go ahead and stealth it out. So I just thought about that. I did carbon ceramics, so they allow you to paint the carbon ceramics if you don't do black. So now that I think about it, I actually want the carbon ceramics to stick through. So let me go. Nah, I don't want the black. I want my carbon ceramics showing. Oh, it took my carbon ceramics off. So hold on. So there we go. There we go. So now. Okay, now the new price, $134,475. Whew. All right. But we got the carbon ceramics poking through. Okay, that's cool. I'm good with that. Got the Kayami with the carbon on the inside. Carbon ceramics poking through right there. We're looking good, man. We're looking good. So $134,475. Let's go down through it all over again. Storm Bay was the name of the color. Storm Bay. I said Storm Gray, so I was close. Storm Bay with the 2021 952 wheels, the KO interior with the carbon, driver assistance pro, executive package, M Drive professional, and the carbon ceramic brakes. So take off the brakes. If you don't think you'll need them, you'll save a lot of money. But I feel like if you're gonna be driving the car, keeping it for, I put it like this: if you're gonna keep it for a long time, go ahead and do the carbon ceramics. If you don't plan on keeping the car for a while, you're just gonna lease it 2-3 years, get rid of it, then don't do it. Save yourself some money. Destination and handling $1,175 for an MSRP of $134,475. So $135,000. Whew. But yeah, man, that is gonna be the M5. Storm Bay does look good. I think Storm Bay is gonna be like the new like skyscraper or whatever. I think Storm Bay does look good. So there it is, man. That's my M5. That's my G90. What y'all think, man? What things would y'all change? I know I kind of clicked almost everything. So, but color-wise, what would be your color options? Let me know down in the comments below. What interior you rocking with? Let me know down below. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of the M5, man? Like I said, I don't have any problems with the way it looks. I think I'm gonna have a problem with the way it performs. I know BMW is gonna do their thing when it comes to how the car is gonna actually feel, but I think it's gonna be more comfort, more more leaning toward the Grand Tour side than the actual performance side, which might not be a bad thing. I think the Touring is going to be the Touring is going to be a little bit more hardcore, and then the CS, if they do a CS, will be like the one that the maxed out one. So that's just my thoughts on it. And yeah, man. And then I know they just put out a video of the performance parts on the car, and the performance parts actually lower the weight, which is crazy. They lower it, I think it says like 150 pounds or something. So I would definitely do the performance parts. They don't allow you to do that here, but I know at the dealership, if you do order one, you can have that installed at the port, and it's actually a little cheaper if you do it that way, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's only if you lease. I think then it's a little bit cheaper. You don't pay the full MSRP. But yeah, the in performance parts, I definitely would do those. They're probably definitely doing it in the aftermarket, just like the carbon mirrors and the other stuff like that. But yeah, man, like I said, I like the way it looks. I'm just unsure about the performance. We'll see once they come out with everything. We'll get some more reviews and some more data on it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to be my G90. I know I've been kind of slacking on videos lately. Your boy been busy, man. Work's been kicked up all summer. I've been traveling. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, man. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more, let me know down below. All right, man, I'm about to go eat. And I'm about to holler at y'all later. Peace.